Hello, 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 everybody. It is Monday evening, morning, night, wherever you may be. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me right away at 6 o'clock. For me, at least. It's 6 o'clock for me. Today's it's just Monday. I'm feeling just kind of like a meh Monday. I'm not, unfortunately, sadly to say, I'm not feeling that whole creative spirit where I come up with really fun decks today. I figure, we just play some Lightseekers for 4 hours, talk about the game. We run into things we complain about. We do that. If we run into things we love, maybe we'll try those. Who knows? I feel like today's just nice. It's a nice Monday. It's a nice chill stream. We'll just kind of hang out. Today I figured I played some High Curator Arwen the other day. It was a lot of fun. I'm very interested. Let me just see what decks are on TradeYour.cards. Let's just go to that amazing website, TradeYour.cards. An amazing community-based website run by the people at Heroic Starfish right now, who are hosting an awesome tournament. Go to their website. You can post your decks to the community. Share them, upvote them, comment on others. Let them know what you think about your deck and other decks. Cowboy Hat Valor, thank you very much. How are we doing today? But yes, let's just go there and we'll see what we have going on. And there's your #1 commercial. Adrian Face 44, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Isn't it the big ol' RG? Freshton, you know it. You know it. Oh. What deck should I play today? What deck has people been having a lot of fun with? Peddler. Play nature. Delzo 1, have you been having a lot of fun with Peddler? You've been peddling your way up the ranks? I'm glad it's winning you many a game. That deck is so much fun, dude. I love it. I love it so much. Edit is fun? I think Cowboy Hat Valor, weren't you building an edit deck right now? Weren't you in the middle of building an edit deck yourself? I'm thinking if we do nature, we try and build an all nature beast deck. I haven't dealt with ladder yet, trying to figure out a good classic deck for potentially going to the Silver Tournament in Ohio later this month. Awesome! Wranglethor, good luck, man. Good luck. Yeah, I think I might make it out to Cleveland Gold this weekend with Etta, babysitting Willick. Awesome, dude! That's awesome that everyone's going to tournaments. Everyone's getting their physical card game on. Going to take on some of the best out there. Yeah, but I'm stuck. Can't find a good deck I want to play. I mean, there's a lot of good choices out there. There's a lot of good choices. Mud Turtle, hey, what's up? Adrian Face 44, any chance of sharing your list? Adrian Face 44, all of my deck lists, if you want to take a look at them, are at www.razorgreshu.com. I have them categorized by alignment. They will send you the links to the deck list that I posted on TradeYour.cards. So if you're looking for any of my deck lists, Adrian, check out my website. You'll find them all there. Duskguard Slam. Which one was Duskguard Slam? Oh, your non-buff Dustguard Lucera deck. Okay. You said it feels a little off? Why, what do you think it's off about it? What were you having issues with in your Dustguard Slam deck? Was it like lacking card draw? Was it lacking healing? What, in your opinion, was it lacking? Not fast enough or not enough damage? Freshen, that's awesome. That's awesome. Way to get around to your local game store and see if they can do demos. Really spread the word there. Awesome, man. Awesome. So, do we ever just build an all-nature beast deck? Do we try that? We built a really nice one with, what kind of deck am I making? It's still up in the air right now, my turtle. It's still up in the air. I was looking on TradeYour.card to see if I could find a fun list. There is a, there's a list I'm seeing by the good old doctor himself that runs Blacktail. I'm wondering how many cards in here got nerfed. Actually, not a whole lot of them. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. I am a fan of Blacktail. I am a fan of Captain Blacktail. This is the 4-order Captain Blacktail by the good doctor himself. It runs 5 cross-order combos, which I am just all excited about. It runs Rock Bomb and it runs Meteor Shower. 4-layer Blacktail dip. If there was a way to put all of that in there, Cowboy, that would be an amazing name. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Runs 1 Crystal Core, 2 Crystal Leeches, 3 Dust Fiends, because Dust Fiends are amazing for combo payments, right? Runs 1 Fluximo. Fluximo, that's interesting. I wonder why it runs Fluximo. I wonder why it runs Fluximo as opposed to all the other items that it has access to. Maybe to bring stuff back? Obviously to bring stuff back, what am I saying? But what would you bring back with it? There's a lot of cards that gain burned now. But, you know, if the good doctor built it himself, I'm not going to argue one bit. We'll just play it. We'll see how it works. Runs 3 Spirits, 2 Living Clouds, 2 Lunar Offerings, 2 subjugators. 2 blacktails. Frussian's back. Welcome back. 3 therapeutic eels. 3 thunderslugs. 2 wind controllers. So, okay, I gotta... If this is a deck that runs wind controller, that's not a card that I'm very familiar with, so that might be, like, my major downfall when I try and use that card. You disconnected, Frestian. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're back. You legitimately haven't missed anything, because I'm just building. So, it's all good. It's all good. And 2 oracles. I am missing something. What am I missing here? 2 leech, 1 core, 3 dust fiend, 1 fluximo, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. I'm missing a therapeutic eel. I am missing a therapeutic eel. Boom, there we go. What hero? Captain Blacktail. Captain Blacktail. Now I'm assuming that this Blacktail is like a very one-shotty type. Just from looking at it, it looks like very aggressive, very build up your hand. Put like Electrify, Meteor Shower, Rock Bomb, all those things out there. Run it with Wind Controller. Play it, attack and defend combos and expired buff combos are immediately moved back into your hand. So it's like if I lay a combo, I get to lay it again the next turn as well. So this definitely feels like a deck where it blows you up really quick. Has some minor burst damage in there with the Living Clouds and the Dust Fiends if you need them. And an Umbron Thief. But otherwise you utilize your combos to the fullest extent of your combos. So I figured, hey, let's try this deck out. Let's try it out. It looks fun. It looks fun. It is... Oh yeah, only cross-order combos. When you have Dust Fiend, there's no reason not to. No reason not to Dust Fiend, man. So yeah, if you can get like the Blacktail Fluximo, use Fluximo, get your Blacktail out, that's a really good start to get your Crystal Core out. Then you can utilize everything really quick. And actually, now that I'm looking at this... Sorry guys, I had a very long day at work today. Very long day at work. And it is 6 o'clock and I did not name this. It's just right here. Okay, let me see. Does Wind Controller have burn? It does. I bet this deck ran it back when Wind Controller didn't have burn and you could Fluximo the Wind Controller back. I bet that's what this deck did. Teriyaki Fish Gangs, I move at the beginning of April. So I haven't moved yet. Oh, this, my banana peanut butter tropical smoothie I have, it is very delicious, thank you. BMF with the Looper. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. I think I just gotta take the 7. I gotta take it. Kind of feels bad, but I gotta take the 7. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. He's just going ham on me, huh? Okay. I'll draw one as well. Thank you for that, Blacksmith. Oh, thank you for that. Ooh, actually, if I pull Fluximo, I think I'm going to pull the core. Because if I pull Fluximo, he gets a combo back. That's just not good. Tarek Fishtain, do you think your deck can brick to easy? Can brick to easy? I might need a verification on what that is. I think doing this is fine. I think doing that is A-okay with me. We can avalanche. Actually, we can win controller. Well, let's win controller. Then maybe even a therapeutic eel. Actually, a therapeutic eel first. Draw first, everybody. If you can draw, always draw. If you can draw, always draw. Oh, brick means that you get hands that are unplayable. With this deck, yeah, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that with this deck. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Then we can avalanche next turn. Get it back into our hand if he didn't kill these buffs right now. So it's either he has buff removal. There it is. Okay. There's the buff removal. He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. But we have Fluximo now. I think we Fluximo. Then we Oracle. He doesn't seem like someone who's going to have a lot of buffs. But yeah, I want to say that this deck was made back before Wind Controller had Burn. So you could just Fluximo the Wind Controller back after he kills it and just blow him out with all your combos. I think that's what the Fluximo is in here for. But now Wind Controller has Burn, which means I might actually want to put a third Wind Controller in this deck to make sure that stuff like that doesn't happen to me. Sure, sure. That's fine with me. It's fine with me. So now I can actually do this. Or do I toss out an Electrify? Or I could just do this. What am I saying? I could just easily do this. 100% of the time. Hit him for 10. Fresh and going to bed. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. Make sure to catch the rerun. It's going to be hopefully enjoyable for everyone. So I did toss back Crystal Leech. Maybe I should have tossed back the Rock Bomb for it. Never know. You never know in these things. So now it's his turn. Have a good night, sir. Thanks for tuning in. So he's a 16. Ooh, a slug, okay. Works for me. Works for me. I think I do this. With this and this, he's not... I have a feeling he's not going to lay a lot of buffs. He might have like Looper and Bombling for damage, but I don't think he's going to have that many buffs. I just don't think it is. Just don't think it is. Well, there's Thunderslug just in case he does, though. Just in case. Okay, drawing. Drawing is good. Meteor Shower. Okay. Sure. Sneaky Creeble. Take that 6. Get yourself actually to lethal. Thank you for the lethal. Guys, we did it. We did it. Hey! We're Silver Division 1, I bet. I bet we ranked. We climbed. So let me go in here. Now that I know that Wind Controller is like really fun and makes this deck work, I want to get a third one in here. Where can I fit it, though? Do I take it off for Hurricane Spirit? Do I ever take it off for Hurricane Spirit? How have I been doing lately? I've been working on a big commission and finally made a Xyle deck. Awesome! Yeah, yeah, Dread is very strong right now. Is it sad that you're seriously debating on removing Blinding Beetle from an Astral deck? Yes, because Blinding Beetle is probably by far one of the best Astral cards. Okay, what would you put in for it, Wrangler Thor, before you take it out? What are you putting in for it? What are you taking Blinding Beetle out for? I think that is the better question to be asking. Actually, it's only 2 wind control. I think 2 wind controllers is fine, actually. I don't need it as much as I need some of these other cards. Yeah, actually, I think I'm fine. 1 Mirror Beast, 2 Unknown. More damage in general. For that type of deck, I've always quoted as Mirror Beast as more of a mid-range to late-game deck because it's just consistent damage. You really want to burst them with like 5 or 6 damaging cards. So I don't think Mirror Beast is actually going to be well in that deck. Especially not over Blinding Beetle. Blinding Beetle is way too valuable. It's the 3 healing is okay, but being able to control your opponent's hand really helps slow them down, which means you always have the upper hand on them. Final Ross battle, Beetle before nerf. Which I don't think Blinding Beetle ever got a nerf. Final Ross battle. What are you talking about? Beetle before nerf? I don't think it's ever gotten a nerf. Can you see my Slayer deck? My Sky Slayer Vandal. This one, the Slayer Bow Vandal. That one is actually Bova's deck. I think there's a link to it on Delivery Crab because he won a tournament of theirs with it. But I can show it to you afterwards. It's completely fine with me. So we have Brown Eye for you. Wow, this guy. Oh, Brown Eye. Ooh, Brown Eye. This is a bad hand. We need something here. Electric Eel. Therapeutic Eel is fine. Subjugator, there's not a whole lot of attacking in Dread decks. It's all buff and abilities. Wow, we start with a Hoarder, huh? We start right off the bat. So I wonder if this guy just doesn't have a High Curator Arwen, because Xyle is like a mini High Curator Arwen. Ooh, a Thunderslug, that's nice. Okay, I think we want a Hurricane Spirit right now. See what he's got. Control his hand just a little bit. But yeah, Wranglethor, I could You thought Beetle got nerfed last season? I think Paralysis Bug got nerfed last season. I think that's the Astral Insect that you might be thinking about, Final Ross. Was Paralysis Bug. Because Paralysis Bug made it so that your opponent cannot draw and defend, and now it just makes it so they can't defend. Yes, very equally annoying. When you sit there and you drop into 3, and then you put a Paralysis Bug down. Oh my! 2 combos, you don't say. Well, looky here. Well, I think what we definitely do is we do this, because, you know, getting health out of it is great. Oh, but I don't even heal. Wow, okay, I fell for the trap there. Do I Lunar... I think I Lunar Offering after I do this. I think I Lunar Offering after. That way he doesn't get a really good Shadow Puppet, in case he has Shadow Puppet. Just in case. He is most likely going to keep drawing. I'm really not at a part where I need to worry about being like OTK'd, especially seeing 2 combos be put back. No, I like Exile too. I built my Undead deck out of Exile first before I switched it to High Curator. What is that? The Pearl. Very interesting. I'm intrigued now. I'm very intrigued. Yeah, Final Ross. There's so many out there that have drawing, and then if you use an ability, you better include the Tentacle package. It just makes your deck 10 times better. It's ridiculous. I think we'll do this first. I mean, he's got the ring out. He's got the ring on. Let's see what he has. See what he has. So if I... Tsunami's not that bad. Slam that puppy down. He'll draw one, go back to that. Up to 5 or whatever. Any anti-item in this deck? No, this deck does not have anti-item. This deck was taken right off Trader.cards. So I built it straight from there. I didn't modify it the way I usually like to when I'm climbing ladder, like putting in a Crushing Charger if I'm going against a lot of control decks, or putting in a Battleborn Oppressor against a lot of decks that run items. So this deck has not been teched for ladder. This deck was probably like before all those techs came out. A Mantic Spitter. Okay. Okay. I think putting a Subjugator down is mighty fine. We'll Subjugate, then we will Umbron Thief. Heal for a little bit. Draw some cards. He can't attack us, which means he can't Shadow Puppet this. Which means to me... Next turn I'll want to even like Hurricane Spirit and draw. Okay, not bad. If you got cards that run with abilities, you may as well. You may as well. Slam those things down, right? Now I haven't drawn a single item yet. I think here's my real question. Do I Tsunami? If I Tsunami, he gets to just, like, Pathfinder it. Because I don't get Subjugator still. So maybe I wait. Maybe I just wait a little bit. I'll draw. Where are my items? Huh? Where are my items? Another Abyss Shade. Okay. Okay. Giant Puppet incoming. Don't you dare say it, Final. He can't attack me this turn. He can't attack me. All he can do is draw. That's all he can do. So I'm going to heal for 11. I'm going to heal for 11. If he's got Shadow Puppet, he gets to take out this thing. That's all he gets to take out. Which I am pretty okay with. And then I think I'll draw. Okay. So depending on what he does here, he can Shadow Puppet this if he wants. That's completely fine. Or he can lay another buff. And if he does... Okay, cool. See what I can do now is I can Subjugator, Thunderslug. Get good value out of that because he can't remove it. I'll get 3 buffs out of him at least. I mean, he could use an ability and start rotating this thing out. He can do that. Soul Thief. Okay. Okay. He can still Shadow Puppet. Or no, he can't Shadow Puppet because he doesn't have the Shadow. He doesn't have the Shadow. But, oh my god, using abilities. Using abilities the entire time. So, part of me says do this. Part of me just says it. Just right off the bat. Take 2, draw 2. Just, like, tell me I get a Tantosian. So I can Tantosian and a Crystal Core and then Crystal Leech these 2. And feel super good about myself. Just tell me that. Just tell me that. If anything, I can Subjugator after this. No. Why? If I Subjugator, you might just lay more buffs. And then I can Thunderslug on the second corner and still get 3 buff removal. Hopefully, if he does. I mean, he can ability, all that stuff he wants. So I have to keep that in mind. Well, hello there. And a wall of bones. You don't say. I think that one. Just, yep, that one is gonna go. 100%. Yes, just so his ring won't draw him a card, I'll lay another one. Just so his ring won't draw him another card. I don't need that in my life. So if he uses an ability here, I still get to remove the Shade and the Tentacle. That Shade, that Tentacle, needs a nerf. Okay? It needs a nerf. I don't care what you say. Watch my video. You'll agree with me. Tentacle needs a nerf. Tentacle just needs a nerf. Now, why would you lay that? Why would you lay that? I'm okay with you kill with one more poke damage. I'm A-okay with that, actually. This exact deck? No, I mean, there is a very good Dread deck out there right now with, like, High Curator Arwins and all that stuff. So I am not surprised if you came across a deck like this. He hasn't laid a single Shadow Puppet yet. If I draw one, he gets to draw an additional one. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think I still draw. I think I still draw. Okay. Oh, I had 2 actions, so even if I did lay a card, I would have drawn 1. Been up at 7. No, I would have been at 6. I would have been at 6. Ability. Trigger for 2. Sounds good. No, okay. Very interesting. I'm definitely going to do this. See no reason not to. I mean, I know for a fact that you're probably going to keep a Shadow Puppet with all the buffs I've been laying. But, like, I have not drawn a single item yet. This is redonkulous. This is redonkulous. Okay, okay. Nope, nope. None of those are helpful. Not a single one of those are helpful. I think I want to do that. See what he does. If he Shadow Puppets it, he Shadow Puppets it. There's nothing I can do. But if he doesn't, I can Therapeutic Eel without taking damage next turn. A Tentacle? For real? Okay. Okay, sure, sure. Sure, sure, yeah, sure, sure, yeah. Yeah, sure. I also have not drawn a single Dust Fiend yet. Get that damaging. Switch from Thunderpine last season to location Attilia this season. The mountain life is easy. Mountain is just super strong. Just, it's generically very strong. Another? Really? Did I just... No, I'm at 1. He put me at 1. Sorry, he put me at 2. Does he have like a Mantic Spitter? This is just a horrible draw for me. I did nothing proactive to him. Yeah, that's game. I did nothing proactive to him. Couldn't draw a single Tantosian. Couldn't draw just anything. I couldn't do anything that game. So yeah, this deck definitely needs a 3rd Tantosian. Whew, that felt so bad. That felt horrid. Having a deck that relies on weapons needs a 3rd. Oh my god, that felt so disgusting. That felt gross beyond all measure. That I didn't draw a Dust Fiend, didn't draw... Like, I drew both my Subjugators, both my Lunar Offerings, both my Yokona Oracles. Not a single one of my Dust Fiends. Not a single weapon or a single Tantosian. Like, I drew nothing that this deck relies on. That was just bad. That was horrifyingly bad. And I was even, like, I was drawing cards at a really good rate. I had, I think, 2 Therapeutic Eels. I ran 2 Hurricane Spirits. Like, I was drawing. Just everything was in the bottom. Tom, man, he came out of MySpace just to play some light speakers. Look at that. A Blacksmith and a weapon right off the bat. How awesome, guys. How awesome is that? So what we can do here, we can Tantosian, Fluximo. Hello, how are you? Tantosian, get the Fluximo out. Use the Fluximo, put the Tantosian back into our hand. Or, actually, we can Therapeutic... Yes. We'll Fluximo first, before he does anything. Get that Tantosian back in our hand. And I think Therapeutic Healing is fine with me. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Cool. Very cool. So now... I'm not sure how we beat... In all honesty, I'm not sure how we beat this deck. Alright. Alright. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So Fluximo now becomes almost obsolete because I don't want him to get any cards back. Therapeutic Heal I don't really want back anymore. Not anymore. An Abyss Shade, sure. He doesn't have anything ability-wise to trigger it yet. Kind of stinks that I have not put in my Crystal Core yet. Methinks I'll do that. Methinks I'll do that. So I can at least play Avalanche. I could play Meteor Shower too. I have one Dust Fiend, so it could pay for either or. I think the Avalanche will be nice. Noxian Assassin, for real? For real right now. Okay. Okay. I think doing this, though, will help, because if he has, like, no attack cards in his hand... Yep, there's a Shadow Puppet. Only the one attack, okay. Now I can Thunder Slug, just a bunch of these. Yeah, I can Thunder Slug Hurricane Spirit and be okay with all this stuff now. Unless he lays another one of these for some reason. We'll see. We'll work together. Oh, okay. Maybe that Ancient Miner needs to go. Okay. He isn't really doing a whole lot of damage to me right now. Question is, can I take 8? And I think I can. I think I can take 8. We'll do this. Didn't draw the Shadow Puppet. Alright. I think that one and that one are good. Then I'll pass. Because, yeah, if I Fluximo... Oh, okay, there's a Shadow Puppet. If I Fluximo, he gets back Plaguebringer and then Ancient Miner before I get my Avalanche back. Kind of feels bad. Kind of just feels really bad. But I'll do that. And I'll pass. Okay, let's see what happens. Thing is, like, I don't think I can let him get back a whole bunch of cards just for me to get Avalanche back, you know what I mean? I don't think I can allow that. Still has an attack on top, so I can't even use my hero ability. We'll just keep playing. We'll just keep playing. Thunder Slug is okay. It's okay. It's not the best in the world, but it's not the worst in the world. If he starts laying more buffs, then yeah, Thunder Slug all the way. still, you need abilities. Still, you need abilities. Okay. Okay. I think I subjugate her, so I can't attack. And I Thunder Slug. Actually, that one. I can take 2 damage, but I don't want him to, like, put his item into play, have him get card draw off of card draw, or anything like that. I can take 2 damage because I'll be healing for 11 next turn. So I think that's the better play there. I think that one is okay to do. He knows it as well. He knows it as well. Top those 2. Mud Turtle agrees. That's all I needed. That's all I needed was your agreement. I'll heal for 11. And then I can Thundercloud him before there's any more buffs. I'm trying to think. Magrock really heals more efficiently near the end game. I know he's got, like, Colossi Idols and some Boulder Feasts for other healing as well. But otherwise, his healing mostly comes in micro heals. I call this deck Never Say Die. Magrock is just, like... He's a little too bonkers, in my opinion. Which ones did he bring back now? I think it was a Tentacle. A Tentacle and, like, 2 Shades or something like that, I want to say. Man, this is just... I mean, I can let him get Ancient Miner and then Noxian Assassin before I now get Therapeutic Heal and Avalanche. This is just rough. Although now he has a defend card on top, so maybe now I just use my own hero ability and pass. Just start seeing what I can do for damage before he starts getting his own ability stuff. He's used, what, 1 Shadow Puppet so far? I still have Rock Bomb and Meteor Shower in this deck. And Wind Controller and Tsunami. Like, I still got a lot of heavy-hitting cards in this deck as well. And Electrify, too. And I think unless he runs... Well, I mean, he's probably going to run Crystal Core as well. But then, of course, that means he could be running Crystal Leech. I don't know how many Magrock decks run Crystal Leech and Shadow Puppets. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Do this. Draw first. When you can draw, always draw first. It's about as much of that as I can say. Okay, so we have Meteor Shower. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think laying a Hurricane Spirit here. Seeing if we can maybe ban it a buff removal. Maybe. Not sure, but maybe. Crystal Core? Or are we getting the Glade? There's the Tome. So now he has an ability to use that will also micro heal him and draw him cards. Wow. Yep, Magrock is just doing its thing now. It's doing its dread thing. Ugh. Actually, he probably did that so he has an attack on top so I can't use my ability. I can almost guarantee you that's the reason. So there's an attack on top and I can't use my ability, because there's no reason he couldn't just not use the ability of the card. No reason he couldn't just do it. And I really got nothing to do here. I think I'll pass. There's an Electrify. I could Electrify. The Abyss package is too strong. Just saying. Just saying, everybody. The Abyss package is way too strong. So he moves 2 cards back. Probably keep. I mean, he's got to draw cards for days now. So there's nothing I can really do about that. I think we can all agree on that. There's just nothing I can really do. Oh my god. Guys, do you see what I see? Question is, do I use that now? I think I do. I think I use it on the shades. I think I use it on the 2 shades before he gets more value out of them. How many? I want to say he's used 2 assassins already. No, he's only used 1. He must have brought 1. I thought he used 2. Is Abyss Weaver being reprinted as it is in the app now, or was that just a temporary fix for now? Abyss Weaver is not being reprinted. That was one that just, it needed to be fixed if we were going to continue with this non-classic meta. Abyss Tentacle, I think... Of course he runs Lunar. Abyss Tentacle is staying, but Abyss Weaver is rotating out. If I electrify here, I think it's fine. I think it's fine to do. Slam down that electrify, call it good. Call it A-OK good. Now I gotta remember, he's probably running more Necro Dreadlings to bring back his tentacles. And all the other Abyss stuff that he loves and I loathe. Now, is this... What is this weapon? I wish there was a way to see the weapon on my turn. Is that the one where he moves a beast? Or is that like... No, because I want to say the Lunar one. Is that the one where he's below 10 he gets an additional action? I wanted to say this one is the beast one. It's like deals 2 damage. Vilebro Hexer. Okay. And a Mountain Fort. That's going to tick away real quick. I need to see his item. If it's a beast, move to the bottom of your pile. Okay. How many beasts do you think he runs in this deck? My guess is not a lot. My guess is not a lot. So if I do this now... I'll heal for 3 before this gets to hurt me, in the sense. Which will be good. Getting that healing is really nice. And I think just keep ticking that away. I'm kind of in a... Did I not do it? Oh, I was going to say, okay. I'm kind of in a sense where... I should probably use my ability and then draw every turn now. I play Abyss. I thought I finally made a deck with some synergy, and I didn't know it was so Scumlord. Dude, Kill You Agon? I think that's how you... Is it? Kill You Agon? Dude, the Abyss deck is so... Like, well, the Abyss cards are so good. The only thing that really makes them broke back, is the tentacle, because there's no cap on the damage. Venom Veins. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. You know what I can do? Do I ever Crystal Leech these? I take 2. I think I do. I think I Crystal Leech those. So that'll be 2 Crystal Leeches, and I'll have 2 Thunder Slugs left, right? I'll have 2 Thunder Slugs left. Yeah, Rocket Star, thank you for the explanation, yeah. Okay, so he's just gonna heal. He's just gonna heal. Kind of balance himself out with my Electrify. I think the only other attack cards he has are more Assassins and more Shadow Puppets, though, so... If I just keep hitting him for 2... Then draw? Dust Fiend. Cool. So he'll heal for 2. Heal for 1, draw a card. Heal for 1, draw a card. You're not wrong, Kill-U-Gon. You're not wrong indeed. Okay. Okay. Seeing as how I'm not really attacking him, I don't know what shadow cards he could potentially be having in the future. Okay, so let's see. He heals for... Okay, let's say he heals for 4 next turn, right? He heals for 4. Puts him up to 13. I will then deal 2 to him unless you wall bones. Put him down to 11. I have 4 and 4. I have 8. That's not enough to kill him. So I think I will just pass. I'll just pass. Draw a card. Therapeutic heal. Alright, not bad. Not bad. So let's see what happens. I mean, he made it so I can't attack him, but anytime I really want to, I can always just Thunder Slug it away. There's a Tentacle. Okay. Yep, now that'll be increased. Okay. So now, I think I Thunder Slug the Tentacle before he can get, you know, ridiculous actions on me. There's an Assassin. Oh man, actually now if I would have Thunder Slugged, I think I would have had lethal. If I would have Thunder Slugged, I think I would have had lethal. No, because he would still been able to do a bunch of things. So Thunder Slug this away. He can always assassin me again, but I will hit for 4, deal 3. Or heal for 3. So he can deal what? 2, 4, he'll deal 7. I'll still have core up. And if he attacks me, he'll go down to 3. Okay. So now he's at 11. Or 12, whatever. Yeah, this is where I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Boulder Feast. Okay. Sure. Makes sense. Yeah, now comes just the horrendous healing that is never going to end. Because, like, if I lay Meteor Shower, he's definitely Shadow Puppets, right? He's only laid 1 the whole game. He definitely Shadow Puppets a Meteor Shower. And if I just do this and pass, he could... The game after I put 3 of these things in here, I draw my weapons before I draw these. There's a Necro Dreadling. Sure. Get your tentacles back. I'm telling you, if tentacles had damage cap, Dread would not be so bonkers. Dread would not have the best late game ever. It just wouldn't. It would not have it. Okay. Still gonna deal 2 to you with the Electrify. That's fine by me. I think right now I need a double draw. I don't know if I can really keep applying pressure the way I want to. Maybe I actually need to. Maybe I just need to apply pressure and draw. Plus I have too much access to reset. Yeah, no. With Dread, there's a video I put out, Kill You Gone, on YouTube. If you want to go find it, that just basically explains why Dread is so bonkers right now. And I pretty much gave a whole list of like, hey, these things missed the nerf. Why? I think we talked about those on Saturday. I spent like a good 45 minutes, went through all the action cards. Okay. Okay. There's the Shadow Puppet. Dusttown Assassin. Okay. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If he pops my core, Rock Bomb and Meteor Shower both do nothing. Because he can just keep popping my core. You have got to be kidding me right now. Because he can do 2 damage to me with this thing. Put me at 1 and then pop me. And then, yeah, I'll get it back, but then his ability literally just keeps popping my core over and over and over again. Oh. Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, he's got me in a pickle where I can't do anything because I have no healing. I have once again had bad draws. Well, okay. That could have been good. Because this one actually does not get shut down. The Abyss Weaver. Okay. Really? He's not going to pop the... Okay, never mind. He's going to pop the core. So he's not going to pop the core? Really? Yeah, I mean, he's got the game in hand. I can't do anything. I'll go to my own terms. Magrock is just too good. And for an aggressive deck like this, to have that slow of a start, like, this deck really needs to get its combos, really needs to get its items. I got my items, but I was unable to lay my combos, like, the entire time. I got him down to a decent amount. I got him down to like 10, doing just fine, and then Magrock just survived. And that just can't happen. That just can't happen. There is a Captain Dreadtail out there that, believe it or not, runs the Dread package. Let me see if I can find it. I thought I saw it. I thought I saw it somewhere. I know, right? Shocker. Who would have thought? Here we go. I mean, Captain Dreadtail, or Captain Blacktail, is personally one of my favorite heroes. When he came out, he was like, I need to have him. He looks so fun. I'll see the list, and then I'll see if I can make some changes to it to fit more of my playstyle. But, I mean, this deck... Run Storm Conduit, really? Just maybe just for payments? Storm Strike and Thunder Party? But I can't run... Does it run? I'm not seeing I can run that. At all. I'm not seeing I can run Storm Strike at all. I think they meant to put in Lightning Storm over Storm Strike, because then it also runs Thunder Party. I was like, what? I can't run water? What are you talking about running water? Running water. But I think I'm going to put that for that. Storm Conduit, I really just don't want to run Storm Conduit. That's just... I'd rather run Cleansing Wind. I think they made this deck for Classic, and I'm going to say, oh, heck no to Classic. Elemental Surge. I think Chain Lightning over Thunder Party is good. I think that's good. Alright, now into the guts of it all. 2 Hoarders, 3 Shades, 3 Tentacles, 3 Weavers, 2 Shade Rippers, 2 Necro Dreadlings. Guys, you seeing how this deck works? Captain Blacktail. This is how this deck works. Notice all the dread in a Astral and Storm. You see it? You see how this works? 2 Burrowers. 2 Oracles. Yukona Oracle. That's the buff one, right? Yep, 2 of those. 1 Eel. That's impressive. Just 1. Man, I think I want to run 2. 2 Blacksmiths. 2 Impressed Clouds. Really? 1 Skyrider, because Skyrider is probably one of the strongest weapons right now. 2 Slugs. And 3 Vortex Planes. If it's classic, you can only have 1 Eel. That makes sense. That does make sense. So let's see if we can just, like, unclassicify this deck and make it run a little better. Impress Cloud. Like, Impress Cloud's nice. And if we have a combo on, you can put 2 buffs into play. And I think that's why you're like, hey, put all these, like, make your own Sicario type of deal. I think that's why that was in there. But I mean, just let's do this. Let's do me a favor. Look at all these elementals here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All of the Shade package, or the Abyss package outside of Hoarder, is elementals. Vortex Planes is nuts. Nuts. It increases damage and healing by your elemental cards. Don't mind if I do, right? Don't mind if I just use my ability and trigger all this stuff with increased damage. And I think the Impressed Cloud is in here so that you can, like, Skyrider or combo, whichever one you want, and Impressed Cloud in, like, 2 of your Abyss. The old double duty. Ain't that the truth? Only 2 Thunder Slugs, though. I'm wondering why only 2. Is this just so much of an oppressive deck that you don't need it? There's also, like, the only healing is the Weaver and the Shade. But, of course, micro healing is just really good. Not a whole lot of card draw. Well, I guess I do have Hoarder for card draw. Yeah. You don't need to control when you're just abyssing the entire board, right? And then you Vortex Planes and you just, yeah! And then you have Cleansing Wind, just for, you know, Cleansing Wind. Flying Debris, you know, for Flying Debris. Oh, this deck actually doesn't run a single, Dust Fiend. It doesn't run a single Dust Fiend. Flying Debris plus Dust King? Yes. Excellence! How are we doing today? Thank you for joining in the stream. I'm wondering how this deck is going to do with no Dust Fiends. And its only lightning card... Its only lightning card is the Therapeutic Eel. So, like, if I use the Eel, the only way to pay for these two combos is to use the combos. But then again, this is probably a deck that does not utilize combos. This looks very much like a deck that just wins on board through the abilities, which is what the Shade package does. Excellence, I'm actually not a part of the Hearthstone event. I did not sign up because this next few weeks are really busy for me that I didn't want to try and join another tournament and have to worry about packing and streaming and all those other things with work. So I'm not in the Hearthstone event. I know a lot of other people are, which is awesome. But after the Tavern Trials, I am sitting out the Heroic Starfish one. So I'm very sorry to upset some of you who are looking for tournament games, but this one I will be sitting out. I'm just kind of viewing and watching people play. Yeah, I think with Skyrider, you really don't need a lot of things in here, do you? Because yeah, the Therapeutic Eel, Chilling Curse is just so nice. It's so nice. I think maybe because of it, I am going to cut Chain Lightning and put back in the Storm Conduit so that I can pay for my other Storm combos just with those as I draw them. I think that's actually the best thing to do. Captain Dreadtail. So we'll try this. We will try this because the Abyss package is bonkers right now, as we all know. Perfect. We'll jump right back in ranked. Play some Captain Dreadtail and have some fun. Guys, I'm going to use this time to explain to you how lucky you are if you have an Amazon Prime account. Did you know that if you link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account, you get a free month sub with Twitch Prime? That free sub costs you nothing. All I want you to do, all I ask that you do is go find your favorite streamer once a month. Set an alarm the very first day of the month. Go find your favorite streamer. Click that subscribe button. Donate to their channel with your free Twitch Prime sub. It's awesome. It helps them out, helps them grow their community, makes them feel like they're doing a good job, that you're paying attention, that you're loving the content they're putting out. Doesn't cost you a dime. Like I said, the only difference between a Tier 1 sub and a Twitch Prime sub is Twitch Prime sub does not automatically renew at the end of every month. So make sure you go find them at the beginning of every month. Use your Twitch Prime sub, man. Use your Twitch Prime. Give it to your favorite streamer, whether it be me or someone else. All I ask is that you use it. Otherwise, you're just burning a hole in your pocket that you can't use it anywhere else but here. What? Kill You Gone, welcome to the dark side. Oh, I was playing Mickey D. Is this a stall / mill deck? I think it is. I think Mickey D is playing the stall mill, which kind of bugs me. But I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't just tell him to shoot it. Do I Moonlight Burrow right here? I think I do. Free action right off the bat. Ooh! I think we'll pull that. So, I mean, we're just gonna draw 2 anyway. My Thunder Slug is most likely gonna be safe for his Thunder Slug. You played the Stall deck against Cosmo. No, Stall is, in my opinion, Stall is the least fun archetype in this game. The only reason it's least fun is because it is so effective still. It is so effective. It was like the #1 archetype in the last... This one draws me a card if I had another Shadow in play, didn't it? Oh, I should have Abyss Weavered then this. Gosh darn it. Well, I'm going to do this. Get some 4 damage on him. But no, Stall is just... Oh, he doesn't have anything. So it doesn't count. Guys, I love Blacktail, but I don't use him a whole lot. Remember, he's got to have at least a card on top for his ability to activate. I just did a horrible turn. Wow! Please do something. Please do something to make me feel less stupid. Come on. Mickey D, come on! He also probably runs Gesture. I can almost guarantee you he runs Gesture. I'm thinking that with my Necro Dreadlings and my Tentacles, I might be able to outlast his Stall, but we will find out together. I also have an ability that can make it so I only have to draw 1 card a turn, so that's nice as well. Dude, you're come on, man. You gotta use a card to let me use my ability. You know you need to. You know that you need to. Okay, that's cool. Flying Debris. Alright. What do we have going on here, Mickey D? Again? Serious? Come on, dude. Come on, you gotta be willing and able to participate in a game like this. You gotta do something here. And I think I'm gonna keep the combo payment because I do not want that Thunder Slug going anywhere. I really don't. Alright, we got a Tentacle. We have ourselves a Tentacle. Finally! There's no attack on top. There's something on top. Oh, sure, yeah, you drop it away, buddy. And you Bubble Fish. Fantastic. Well, now there's no real reason for me to do anything, ever. I think I'll still do this. I have a Ghostly Grasp and a Necro Dreadling in hand. If he Thunder Slugs, whoop-de-doo, right? So Cleansing Wind, the only way I really play Cleansing Wind here is if I draw either Storm Conduit or my Therapeutic Eel. Only way. Only way it happens. Hopefully right now I can bait out a Thunder Slug and I can kill his Thunder Slug with mine. Blacksmith, okay. He runs the Tome. He runs the Tome. Does he also run Living Whirlpool? Does Mickey D run Living Whirlpool? My guess is he also runs like Crushing Rapids and Cold Snap and all those bonkers things. Man, you're just being a big old jerk, aren't you? Just a big old jerk. Well, Yakona Oracles do me nothing in this matchup because he's not dealing any damage to me. Don't take a book into a whirlpool. I mean, it's very common knowledge that you probably shouldn't do that. There's a squid that I'm going to want to kill right now. Regardless of what happens. I do not want you to mill me. Sorry, bro. Not going to let it happen. Not doing it. Just not doing it. I think I'll pass. Cool. So he's probably going to slug now as well. Probably going to slug now as well. Draw, then slug. No slug, really? Really, really, really? Okay. I mean, if that is your choice, that is exactly what you can do. You can sit there and you can be all that you can be. I think doing this is fine. Getting an additional action is also fine. Yes. Being able to Cleansing Wind next turn is water. Excellence, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't say it. Crushing Rapids or Living Whirlpool. Don't you do it. If I Cleansing Wind him and call water, wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, there's a Bubblefish. And a Droplet. And a Vitalizing Frog. Well, at least he did something. At least he did something. So, I mean, if I... Oh, there's really nothing I want to do, because the Bubblefish is there. Like, I don't even want a Cleansing Wind. I think I'll just let him draw. I'll just let my board sit, draw my Necro Dreadlings and my Tentacle. This is the same deck list that Cosmo played? Probably. I mean, Mickey D, like, for what I'm understanding, every time I've seen Mickey D, it has been this deck. It has been this deck. And it's always stall. He's kind of the same guy as Gex, who only runs one deck the entire time with only one hero. I've also run into Stark Armor, who only runs Dolo Stall. Rangathor, have a good one. Have a good one. No, Stark Armor runs Dolo Stall. Mickey D runs this stall. Stall slash, like, attempted to be mill. I think another Tentacle. And just drawing. Okay, so we've each both used one slug. He's used 2 Bubblefishes already. There's a Squid. If I toss back his water, he still combos me, right? I think I'm still doing this, though. Part of me wants to call air. For his Dust Fiends. And Thunder Slugs. Oh my god, all those other ones are water. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Well, I got my weapon. Where's the combo? Healing Rain. Okay. A Weaver and a Hoarder. Okay. Well, he's gonna heal. And he's got Storm Calling. How does Squids not have burn, huh? Anyone want to explain that to me? Anyone out there want to explain how the Squid does not have burn? There we go. And yeah. So there's one squid, 2 squids down. Probably runs Tornado and gets the squids back, I'm guessing. I know he just tossed a slug back unless he drew it from the combo. Into Droplet. Into the Frog. Think I'll Hoarder. So I've seen one of his slugs, right? Just one of them? Yeah, just the one. That's... okay, that explains it. Just got Moss Ridges. Just all this damage prevention. Yeah, I don't care at this point. Playing against Stall makes me not want to play this game. Like, I hate to say it, it's just like that's how redundant this archetype is. It's not even mill, like it's trying to be mill, but all it does is stall. All it does is stall you. And if that's your idea of fun, it's not my idea of fun. It really isn't. Really isn't. So he's gonna mill me out. If he hits another Thunder Slug, I'm out of Thunder Slugs, and that thing just sits on board. Like, it's a Tentacle and an Impressed Cloud. And there's Crushing Rapids. So all 3 of my tentacles are now in the graveyard. I don't want to say I've seen this coming. No, I mean, everyone knew it was coming. Everyone knew it was coming. My guess is he runs like Cold Snap in here as well. We already know he runs Stormcall and he gets his combos back. Like, we already know that. Without me being able to mill this, he's going to lay another combo now. Or not. Okay. Yeah, he's going to recycle the combos with his, what am I trying to say? With his Storm Calling. He'll recycle the combos with Storm Calling. And yeah, all the other combos are just healing. I think he runs Crackling Winds, which is also a mill. Are you for real? Dude. All you're doing is healing. How are you having fun right now? How are you having fun right now? Can we discuss how you're having fun right now? Because I don't see how you're having fun right now. I mean, but that's also the thing, is I don't think I have enough damage to really break through all of this stuff. I mean, this is essentially like my final push here. Is we'll see what we got. He can only do one action a turn. I'm really hoping he hasn't drawn a Thunderslug yet. That's really all I'm hoping. You for real. Oh my word, dude. So you got 7, 7, 7. So he still only has one action. I have another Vortex Plains, though. He has one action. He has not drawn a Thunderslug because he hasn't laid it yet. He can heal for like 8. But then again, I'll have... Are you for freaking real right now? Dude. Because I drew that Vortex Plains, I have lethal. So now this is 5, 5, 5, and it breaks... No, oh my god! It doesn't do a darn thing to him, does it? It doesn't do a darn thing. No, wait, they're 6, they're not 5. They will do. No, I won. Okay. I miscounted. I miscounted. Oh, I miscounted. Woo! And now we have all wasted 30 minutes of life. Exactly. Is Mickey D on my friends list? Because if he's not, he's going to be, so I don't have to face him again. Because I know for a fact all he does is play that deck. And I do not want to keep having to face him. At all. Sorry, I just don't. Did he go offline? No, he's right there. Okay, he's right there. Now he's offline. Miroslav Klose. Whew! Guys. Note to self, never add Greshu. Come on, Final Ross Battle! Why wouldn't you never want to add me? All I do is I add you so I know when to not face you. So I know that when you're in a battle I can go in. Guess you played this game 30 minutes and you decided running this two-hand fun deck. And you'll lose. I'd be so served. So, Stark Armor is someone I also don't want to face because all he does is play Dolo Stall. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, right now, the people that are on ladder, all they do is play Stall. And I really don't want to go up against people who play Stall. I don't want to do it. I'm so close to gold, too. Where are we on the global leaderboards? Yeah, Mickey D. Also, Mickey D, I'm in Silver 1. Mickey D is in Platinum 3, and I faced him. I faced someone who was Platinum 3. Oh, Freshton's Platinum 3, awesome. Way to go, Freshton. Ezekiel's Gold 1. So where am I? I am number 61. Sitting mighty fine at Silver 1. Final Ross says, living my best life in Bronze 1. Hey, man. If that's where you want to be, that's where you belong. Yeah, Mickey D is Platinum 3. Stark Armor's Gold 3. I got so many friends that are really good at this. Living my best life unranked. Hey man, I was unranked for like the first 2 or 3 seasons. I was like, you know what? I don't care. Really don't care right now. Not with the way the meta was. No, I just want to see. Okay, Stark Armor and everyone is in a game. I feel okay to jump back into ranked. Make a 4th corner deck? Final Ross battle. I want to say that I did. I know I made a 4th corner deck with Wrath Shard. He was one of my first decks I made way back in the day. Obviously, I think with the whole meta changes, I had to change things. After this, I can go make a 4th corner deck if you'd like. I'm okay with doing that. I'll make it in the second half of the show. At 8 o'clock, we take our like 5-minute break, maybe 3 minutes, and I'll make a 4th corner deck the second half. How's that? Final Ross battle. Also, are you following me? This is the second time I've seen you in the show. Are you following me? Like, if not, there's a follow button right at the top of the channel. You should hit that button. Just a fun thing to do if you want to dodge ranked decks. No, I mean 4th corner decks are really fun. I am the self-proclaimed, because no one else has said this but me, of gimmick and family decks. Gimmick and family decks. I am your family man. Searching for a ranked match. Okay. There we go. Let's jump in with this Dreadtail. $19.43. See, Ushi is a really interesting hero. Ushi is a really interesting hero. Her best deck was a stall. Final Ross battle. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Storm Cloud. Welcome. That's why I tune in. You don't just make a deck in the meta and try to climb ladder. That gets boring. After a while, it really does. Every time I have a promotion match, I end up facing an OP Curator. Yeah, Curator is one of the best decks. It is one of the best decks. I hate to say it, but hands down, it is one of the best decks right now. Just because of how good its early and middle game is, and then late game is the best with Dread. Don't care who you are, if you're playing Dread, you're playing the best late game out there. So we'll take that. We got 2 actions. We can... Ooh, no, actually, we don't want to do anything. Yeah, we'll draw 2. 1943 with this Ushi. With his Ushi. So am I facing like the entire year of 1943? Like, we were still in World War II? One of those things? 5-star socks! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Storm Cloud. Hope you enjoy your stay. He still does not have any card there, does he? You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll still do this. I think I'll still use my ability. Mud Turtle says, so glad there's a time limit in physical tourney play, so it isn't flooded with stall decks. No, yeah. And what's really funny, and I know there are some people questioning this. Every time I've gone to a tournament and I've gone against someone who's just playing stall, the best strategy you can do against stall is to just take longer turns. Is to bring them to time. It feels like, oh hey, you're being a dick, you're taking a long time, you're like blatantly like taking a long time to do it. It's like, yeah, but that's a strategy. If I'm using the time to my benefit, of course I'm gonna use it. Like it's I don't see the reason not to. Five-star socks. I stream 3 days a week for 4 to 6 hours a day. My stream schedule's in the bottom there if you want to take a look at it. Ooh, okay. Do I take the slug here and slug his slug? Perhaps me says yes. Slug his slug. Make him wish he didn't slug so sluggy. Then I'll just hit you for 3. Actually, 5. Boom. But yes, 5-star socks. Thank you and welcome to my Stormcloud, man. It's always nice to have more people enjoying the game, just coming to watch me chill out, play, have fun with some fun, crazy decks. You can go. And you can go. All I want right now is my Abyss package. So first Storm, I also have to watch out for Crushing Rapids and Cold Snap. I don't know if he's going to run those in this deck. I don't know if he would run those. He might run Crushing Rapids just because that's a really good card. And Dread has been really prominent, so I mean, it's a really good card. We'll pop that there. I think now it's just, you know, laying the Abyss Shade to draw a card. Really good. Get our Flying Debris back, because, you know, why not? Then we'll poke him for some damage. We'll just hit him. Hit him for some damage. What? For real. I'll have to see what that email says in full during the break. My GG emote got declined. Like what? Dude, it's a GG. What do you mean it got rejected? Why? All it says is GG. Everyone has a GG emote. Why do I not get one? Okay. And we're just going to pass. No reason to lay anything to it. I almost did my first LS stream today. I haven't got the desktop app yet. Really? It's in Steam. Final Ross Battle. If it's free to download for Steam. Do you not have a Steam, or can your computer not handle Steam? Is there a reason you don't have it? Wind controller. Oh, that's not good. Well, that's not good at all. Well, that's not good at all. I don't know if I can deal with that, in all honesty. Try and put that down, so if it is damage, just negate it. Is the Embers? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to have to look and see why. Oh, I see. Game called Dice Masters. Don't know if I need another game. I mean, all I'll say is it's nice to diversify. It really is. Probably Dread. Probably Dread. Lunar. What? What? I'm so lost. Why Lunar? Why Lunar? Someone please. Why Lunar? I don't know. Definitely saw some crossover player base as well. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now he can Cleansing Wind me again. Maybe call Dread this time. Okay. Air. Really? You know I'm playing an Abyss package and you're not calling Dread. I don't know whether to be shocked or awed. I am both. I am in both. Definitely gonna get my Skyrider here. Yeah, so it just says it's been rejected. I'm looking online. It legitimately does not give me a reason. It does not give me a reason. No idea why it was rejected. Kinda hurts, but you know, them's the breaks. Why do I have all of my Weavers? I mean, I feel like they are. They're my Gs. They're in my RG. Do I just lay one Weaver? He's laid, what, 2 Thunderslugs already? Yeah, 2 Thunderslugs already. I think just laying one Weaver and then another Weaver next turn. I can even Shade and Weaver if I really need to. Draw that card, man. Draw it as hard and fine as you want. I apologize if the typing is very loud. I've been told it's very loud on this mic. So I do apologize if that was just really loud. By the way, also, how's the mic? Is it cutting out? Is the mic fine? Because once again, I'm back to using my snowball. The same thing I was using last week, and it was very choppy last week. So I'm just like, is it choppy this week? It is. Is the Embers. That is, when I ask both questions, I do apologize. Haven't heard a cutout yet. Awesome. Perfect. Is the Embers. When you say it is, that means it is fine, right? I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that's a yes. So what I can do... Sounds fine and the typing isn't loud. Awesome! Maybe it was just the one person. Shibes, also welcome. Welcome, welcome. No, the typing. Oh, it is loud. Okay, I apologize. What other mic do I use besides the snowball? I use my Logitech camera mic. So let's see what he has. Maybe he calls shade this time, knowing I have all this shade on the board. Lightning. This guy has called legitimately every one and has not moved back, like, more than one card. Kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, kind of don't feel bad for him. So there's an attack on top, so my ability does nothing. I can fly and debris, pass Storm Conduit, draw 2 cards with that. Because I don't need to keep Storm Conduit. Tentacle, and a Ripper's not that bad. Or not that good. But I got a Tentacle. I got a Tentacle, guys. So now next turn, I can Tentacle for reaction, Vortex Planes, ability to get 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Only 5? That's so sad. I want more. I want more than 5. I want all of the things. So, I mean, I still think I do it. I still think I put him on 1. And if he has a Thunder Slug, there's no way he can remove all of this glorious stuff that I have. I'll also just heal for a bunch right now, too. Glorious healing. Glorious healing. Guys, Captain Dreadtail. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so good. No way! Guys, I just got owned. But I have Ghostly Grasp, so everything is fine. Everything is fine that ever could be fine. So he does run... Okay, we all know that he runs that. Good. Good to know. Guess what, buddy? I have Ghostly Grasp. Or... No, yeah, I still think I do this. I was going to say, or... do I just hit him for 3 and hope he doesn't have anything? But I think that's the call, and that's the call. Get me my tentacles back. Five-star sucks. You're 50% right. If I would have used my other item ability, I would have killed him, yes, because it would have been 4 damage. But it's an air item. So technically I can't get you full credit. But you are absolutely 100% correct. But what I can do is I can Tentacle and then use my air item. Or air ability. For 6. You are absolutely correct in that aspect. Thank you for reminding me that I do have a second item that does more damage. 5-star socks coming in for the save. Woo! Look at that. Play 5 games. I definitely played 5 games. I need 1 more defend card, huh? Only 1. Play 20 animal cards. Well, isn't that interesting? Ooh, new concept art. Get rid of that notification. Boom. Boom shakalaka. So, I think I'll play one more game with this deck. I like this deck. I think it's a lot of fun. Hopefully I don't run into any stall. Okay. Stark Armor and Older Horizons. I think I actually met. Is that Biz or Ps? Whatever. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Please, Bova, no. Bulbasaur, no. Don't go into ranked right now. Oh god. Well, I'm gonna hope it's not against Bova. Because Bova knows his way around a Lightseeker's deck. Let's cross our fingers and hope we didn't just queue into our downfall. No! The LS gods have spoken, and they will come crashing down with you. Oh, well. Well, guys, we had a good run. You have got to be kidding me. Selene aggro, huh? I don't think we ever win this. Ever. In a million years. Alright. Good to know. Mostly because he's always running attack. Which means our hero ability will not do a whole lot. It just won't. It will not. Okay, okay. So far off to a really bad start. And he's Selene, which means he has consistent... You have two of them. Thank God you only drew one. Thank God. Starting with two of those in his opening hand. That's got to be nuts. You're just like, I'm Selene, I can card draw anyway. But, I'd like more card draw. And you're just like, why? Why do you want more card... What do you need card draw for? You're Selene. All you do is card draw. I almost want to bet these Thunder Slugs are not going to be that beneficial in this game either. Well, I'm still off to a rather bad start. Guys, Selene aggro, I tell you, it's just really strong. It's just really strong, you know? You know, it really is. I don't have, like... Okay, I got a Hoarder and a Tentacle. Still don't have a Dread weapon, though, so I can't use this stuff. Ooh! I'm what you might be in a, what you would call a bit of a pickle in this matchup. Once again, like, it's not even just I go against Bova. I go against the King of Kings himself. But I go into it every single time with a dead hand. Every single time I faced Bova, I don't do anything for the first 5 turns against him. I want to bring him on just to confirm that every single time I faced him, I have not done a thing to him for the first 5 turns of every match. It's just, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. Bova, your downfall is playing a defend card on top. I've got you right where it hurts. I've got you right where it hurts. For 3 damage. Alright guys, before I die, I can officially say that I've done something to Bova. By turn 6. Well, no, that's still nothing. How? How does this happen? Come on! I was having such a good show. Astral is just redonkulous. Yeah, heal. You definitely need that healing, didn't you? I think I just need to do this while I can. 6 damage. Draw 2. Look at all those shade cards. You've made 2 to 3 elemental decks and draw dread or draw dead every time. Oh my god, I got a weapon. I have a weapon, but he also probably runs 2 Starforged Warriors. And he's probably just going to kill me by Starforged Warrior and Mirror Beasting, because I know he has Mirror Beast in that deck. Or in his hand, actually. So if he just gets that Starforged Warrior, I am in a lot of trouble. Astro, guys, I tell you. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts! Alright. Alright. Astral is a snake in the grass. Check this out, though. And I get to put two buffs into play. Boom, boom. Oh, man. Didn't see that coming, did you? There's a Pathfinder. Saw that coming, though. Saw that coming a mile away. There's 2 Pathfinders. Man. Well, it's not like I was trying to climb or anything today, right? It wasn't like I was trying to do anything productive. We're just gonna stay right around the Silver 1, Division 1 area. That's our sweet spot. Oh, good game. There's a 16. Well, guys, I did a total of 9 damage. Felt pretty good. Felt pretty proud about that. Didn't draw a weapon until turn 7. Pretty good about that as well. Bova, I hope you were watching. If not, once again, that I think is like 5 games where I faced you and have done nothing until turn 6 because I can't draw anything productive. That was the most horrid game I have ever played. That entire time, I think, until turn 6, I had the 2 lunar buffs, 3 storm cards, and the rest of my hand was dread. And I could not pull a weapon or anything. It was just, hey, once again, I'm doing nothing to Bova for 5 turns. This is great. I love this. I even queued in. If you happen to go back and watch the replay, I don't know, you might. I even looked at my friends list and was like, all right, who are we gonna face? Because I was like this. I was like, all right, who are we gonna face? I don't want to face Dark Arm. I don't want to face Old Horizons. I'm good like that. You were building a deck. The moment it said Bova goes to the front end is the moment I got a challenge. It was like, no, not like this, not like this. But it happened. It happened. That's just what we come up with. Actually, everyone, Bova, were you the one that came up with Blacktail Dreadling? Or Dreadtail? Wow, can't even say his name. I think that you were one of the people that came up with that Dreadtail build, because I know your wife played it in a tournament. The Captain Dreadtail that I'm currently playing right now. It was originally Chris Long. Okay. Okay. That's pretty sweet. I mean, I had a lot of fun with this deck. I won all the games until I faced you. And then I couldn't draw worth crap. But yeah, this deck is really fun. This is a really fun deck. I like this. I did spice it up. Pull a Chilling Curse in here. Chilling Curse won me a game. Oh, it's by Fatal Zeph. Oh, okay. Once again, an amazing deck builder. Using a deck and doing pretty well with it. But, yeah. Yeah. So, alright guys, it is about that time for a short break. Gonna refill my water bottle, gonna use the bathroom, refresh my pretty self. We'll come back and we'll play some gimmick decks in casual. In casual. You played a Dread Vela deck in Last Chance Qualifiers. Oh! How do I feel about stream snipers? I'm a streamer. If I don't want to stream snipe, I can have an overlay to hide my hand. Or put a 5-minute delay out. I really don't care. If I was like a hyper-competitive person, then yeah, I'd go out of my way to make sure people didn't stream snipe me. But I've told myself I'm a gimmick player. I'm not a very competitive player. I stream for fun and talk to people, so I don't want to lag. If you snipe me, you snipe me. Just if all I ask is that if you do snipe me, like at the beginning of the game, you give me like 3 simultaneous like like smiley face emotes. Like I guess no, smiley face kind of aggravates me. What's an emote? Just like give me a thanks emote 3 times in a row. That way I know you're sniping me, and I'm like, okay, cool, we're going against the sniper. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I don't care. If you snipe me, I helped you climb ladder. I don't care. I've grown accustomed to it. Like I said, it's something that I knew would happen if I became a streamer, is that people would watch me play, people would queue into me, people would use that as an advantage. It is what it is. Alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break here. Don't go anywhere, or do whatever you want. Use the bathroom with me. Not with me, but at the same time as me. In your own place and time. This got awkward. Alright, I'm going to be right back.